the maiden hurdle. And they're sent on their way in the maiden hurdle. First off the mark is Light Up, Light Up. Light Up, Light Up will lead the way with a trio just in behind Holy Moly. As on the inside and between horses is Mosey. To the outside, Awesome Man jumps well over the first hurdle as they move into the first turn run. Awesome Man up there 3 wide with Light Up on the inside. Light Up. A narrow lead. Holy Moly is second. On the outside, Mosey settles back in third. Awesome Man is fourth, now fifth, and passed by British Royalty just to the inside. Then it's a gap of 2 more lengths. The Great Cartographer is followed by American War Hero on the inside. Pietrelcino lingers to the back of the pack. And Derby Street is racing to the rear of the field with Aft racing down the backstretch for the first time. And it is Light Up. Up and over by some 2 lengths from Holy Moly in second, another 3. And Mosey is in third. Awesome Man racing in fourth, and another 2 lengths back. British Royalty travels in fifth position. Cartographer, American War Hero, is about a dozen lengths from the front at this point as they head on for the second turn. And Pietrelcina, as Derby Street is still racing to the rear of the field, has 1 beaten, that is Aft. Into the far turn run. Light up. Far turn, one more time. Around the far turn to go. But it's still Light up. Leading the way by some 2 lengths. Holy Moly is second. Mosey on the inside remain in good striking range of that leader. And Awesome Man on the outside is in fourth. Next is Cartographer trying to work through between horses as they move down the stretch one more time. On the inside is British Royalty, followed by Pietrelcina, lingering to the back of the pack. And then it is American War Hero racing third last position, Aft, and Derby Street with a lot to do. Still a lap to go. Light up. Sean McDermott's been in charge throughout and leads now by some 2 lengths over that next hurdle as they move on to the turn. Holy Moly is in second. Awesome Man getting closer once more, taking closer on Awesome Man outside. Third within 3 lengths of the lead. Followed by Mosey down to the inside as drop back to fourth. Cartographer is in fifth. Pietrelcina out in 6th position, out in the clear. And next is Derby Street. Derby Street advances just a bit, but still plenty of work to do. British Royalty is on the inside. American War Hero and Aft. And so they still have to catch Light Up. Getting lonely up front. Light Up. Leads about a length. And on the outside, Awesome Man just second. Holy Moly right there continues to battle up close. Another 3 back. Mosey, Cartographer is now revving up. Here's Cartographer within 3 lengths of the lead, getting closer to Light Up. Into the far turn with Holy Moly. On the outside, Holy Moly now challenging. Awesome Man third. British Royalty is next in fourth. Cartographer is fifth. And here comes Derby Street, who's let loose out wide on the course. Derby Street has moved to fourth, but Holy Moly to catch. Holy Moly tries to quicken up with Awesome Man on the outside second. Light Up is in third. Derby Street has worked for the back of the pack, driven in fourth position, almost third, as they make the turn for home now. And still a 1 to catch is Holy Moly. Holy Moly tries to burst away from Awesome Man in second. Derby Street on the outside are coming down the stretch. And it's Holy Moly who keeps on digging. Holy Moly by 3. Holy Moly, Awesome Man, and Derby Street outside in third. A 16th of a mile left to go. Holy Moly! 8-1. Holy Moly. Virginia Coral to win it. From second, Awesome Man. Then Derby Street at Aft. Five-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Holy Boss out of Kiss and Run by Pleasant Tap. Vernon, Maryland by Clark Ostrom. 4 sets. No changes in the second race. Allowance hurdle at about 2 miles and an eighth. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. And they're off. Away for the start is Bigger Than Big Time. Bigger Than Big Time and Palio tracks along. In second, Madagascar, followed by Dozen Sting, who is next, and Saad racing to the back of the pack as they move over that hurdle. And next is Travesaurus, who's in between horses around the turn. Dozen Sting settles out there 3 wide. Back in the pack, Bright Eyed Eagle, Madicat's Arrow. So around that first turn, Bigger Than Big Time has opened a big lead by 5 lengths. But Palio, the 6-5 favorite, tracking along in second. On the outside is Awesome Strike, who's racing in third, and Travesaurus is next fourth in mid-flight. Dozen Sting is next. And then it's Bright Eyed Eagle and Saad on the inside. Madicat's Arrow trails the field. So moving to the third hurdle now, and it is Bigger Than Big Time. So far uncontested, leads it by some 3 lengths. Palio has been tracking in the early stages. Travesaurus on the inside in third, and between horses is Bright Eyed Eagle, followed by Awesome Strike. Dozen Sting tries to work on the far outside from the back of the pack, racing in third last position, and they are followed by Madicat's Arrow and Saad. Around the second turn, Bigger Than Big Time, a 2-length lead. Palio still racing well second. Then it's on the outside, Bright Eyed Eagle third. Out wide is Awesome Strike, the blue cap, is in fourth position. Travesaurus is next. Then in between horses, Madicat's Arrow, as they come down the stretch once more. On the outside is Dozen Sting and Saad in the back of the inside. So a little more than a lap to go, and it's Bigger Than Big Time. Bigger Than Big Time. Just loping along the lead with Palio trying to get a little closer in second, but still not for best with a circuit remaining. Outside is Bright Eyed Eagle, just in third from Travesaurus in fourth. In between horses, Awesome Strike racing in fifth position. Dozen Sting out wide of the course, Madicat's Arrow, and Saad is at the tail. On to the third turn they roll, and it is Bigger Than Big Time with Palio. They've been 1-2 throughout. Outside is Bright Eyed Eagle, just in third position from Travesaurus on the inside. Awesome Strike, in between horses, Madicat's Arrow, followed by Dozen Sting, and then Saad. So about 3 hurdles left to run, and it is Bigger Than Big Time. Bigger Than Big Time. Outside is Bright Eyed Eagle with Dead Aim from second. Palio's right there still. Palio still in hand, and Palio now has to quicken up. Made a bit of a mistake over that jump, and so it is Bigger Than Big Time on the outside. Bright Eyed Eagle. Palio's right there still, and then Travesaurus traveling in fourth. The others have to get going. Madicat's Arrow is in fifth. Into the far turn, final time. And Palio on the outside has to kick on from Bigger Than Big Time, and Travesaurus right there. Here comes Madicat's Arrow swooping on the far outside. Madicat's Arrow moving fourth and now third, but it's still Bigger Than Big Time, nursed in a narrow lead from Palio, not quite by yet. Madicat's Arrow on the outside to make 3 across the course, and Travesaurus in behind the trio as they make the turn in. Top of the stretch now, and it is Bigger Than Big Time. Sean McDermott trying to take them all the way. Travesaurus quickens. Palio's got to get going from third is driven. Palio down to the inside, but Travesaurus got the kick. Travesaurus on the outside. Bigger Than Big Time Thriller. Bigger Than Big Time Travesaurus. Travesaurus Bigger Than Big Time. Travesaurus Bigger Than Big Time. It's Travesaurus. Travesaurus out kicking. Bigger Than Big Time. Third was Madicat's Arrow, then Palio. Record now. Travesaurus. Gerard Galligan. Officials 58-03. Third race, the Horse Racing Women's Association race. Exacta Trifecta Superfecta Double Pick 3. Remember, we've added that middle pick 5 with a mandatory payout. Value pick 5, 12% takeout. Pick 5 starts in race 3. Special Father's Day added value pick 5. Pick 5, races 3 through 7. Third race, no changes. Third. Pick Track good. And they're off. Unseating the rider was It'll Do. Favorite 1 to 2, It'll Do. Lost the jockey immediately. Strong finish at the rail going to the lead. On the inside is Hazed and Confused on the chase of the second spot. And Simo on the outside in third. And Southern Horse racing in fourth. They're followed by Speaker It Again, It'll Do. Unseated the jockey as they move into the far turn run. Around the turn they roll, and 3 furlongs left to go. The rail strong finish is that leader. 3 parts of a length from Hazed and Confused and Sumo third. Southern Horse inside in fourth position. Another 6 or 7 lengths back, and Speaker It. Turning for home, and its strong finish drifting well off the inside about the 6th path. Here's Hazed and Confused on the outside. Hazed and Confused. Sumo tries to quicken for a share, and 1 off the inside. And Southern Horse is at the inside. Strong finish coming right back and try to get straight in it. Hazed and Confused. Hazed and Confused just ahead in front. Hazed and Confused. Hazed and Confused. And J-Rod to win it from strong finish second. Sumo finished third, and Southern Horse was fourth. Jockey Sheldon Russell up and walking away. Declared a non-starter. Was in the hands of the assistant starter as the gates opened. On non-starter. Unofficial winner Hazed and Confused, Jamie Rodriguez. For Eduardo $2 exacta 2 and 1 $14.80. Trifecta $18.60. Superfecta $25.30. 5 declared a non-starter. Consolation double $11.40. 1-5. Check those tickets. Consolation double payoff. 5 declared non-starter. Trail double 1 and 5, good for $11.40. Actual. And they're off. Jewish Mother, Rapidarosa very fast, and Seep on the outside. Jewish Mother gets clear by almost 2 lengths of the backstretch run. Charmin travels in fourth on the inside, alongside as Any Fool's Gold, and Barn Charmer on the outside, improving a spot or 2. Heading into the turn, Charmin taking back some 5 off the pace, heading round that turn. In the meantime, over to the 2 path, they have Set Ablaze, and it's another 2 lengths back in the field to Monster Summer. After Monster Summer comes APM Notion Sippin' Time. And last is Paperback Edition, Jewish Mother. At the top of the stretch, Jewish Mother turns for home with that lead. Jewish Mother by almost 2 lengths. Seep is racing on the outside. Rapido Rosa is next. Charmin on the inside has to kick on through with about a furlong left to go. And it's Jewish Mother in front from Rapido Rosa in second. A gang of 3 vying along for third with a furlong left to go. Jewish Mother, Rapido Rosa trying to gain in the last 16th of a mile. Jewish Mother's 4 to 5. Rapido Rosa closing on the favorite on the outside. Jewish Mother, and Rapido Rosa. Late surge Set Ablaze. Pick 3, 590. Minute 2.59, the rolling time. Scrappy T. Lee. 20 minutes to the 5th. Yeah, they're off. Ellinger honors due out for the lead with Lou's Birthday. On the chase from third to the outside, Stormy Hollow fourth and Big 10-10. On the inside, racing in fifth position. Ellinger tries to get away for the other speed and does. General Maximus racing third to last at this point, repeating of course, and who says so, trails the field. Ellinger speeds into the far turn. Lou's Birthday, the closest one, trying to get closer a bit now. Length and a half from the front with 3 furlongs left to go. Ellinger from Lou's Birthday widens again to almost 2. Stormy Hollow is in third. Big 10 racing fourth. Then General Maximus repeating, of course, on the inside. Honors due, and who says so are in the back of the pack. Turning for home, and it's Ellinger. Ellinger the one to catch, widens 3. Ellinger turns in at the 3/16 pole. Now Stormy Hollow has dead aim from second and driven. Lou's Birthday even pace outside in third position. On the extreme outside is General Maximus trying to pick up a share, repeating, of course, too. And here's Stormy Hollow to take the lead from Ellinger with a 16th to go. Stormy Hollow, Ellinger, and General Maximus outside third, and Big 10 fourth. Official 28.40 double, $2 exacta, 90.60, dollar trifecta, 241.70, dollar superfecta, 988. Pick 3, $10.85. Pick 4, $43.05. Pick 5 coming up. Pick 5, $730.10. Sixth race, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double. Pick 3, Chesapeake. Pick 6, jackpot, super high 5. High 5. Second wire finish. And they're off. Swill asks for early speed and gives it along with Coast. Along Where's Ray is right there. Wild West Justice firing up with the outsiders. Wild West Justice, very quick pace. And next is Where's Ray settling off the chase from fourth position. Cover He is next in fifth. On the inside, we have Great Idea, some 7 lengths off of speed up ahead into the turn. Back in the woods is in between horses. Back to Stormy Flight, back of the pack with Barzini, and trailing the field is Captain Dusty. Midpoint on the turn, Swill pouring on the speed, leads it by 2 lengths of Wild West Justice. Coast along third of the inside. Where's Ray is in fourth. Great Idea is fifth, coming just off the inside, but still 8 lengths to make up with a furlong left to run. Swill's trying to stay on. Swill, plenty of will, does have Swill, and it is Swill in front. Where's Ray? Closing kick from Barzini splitting horses. Great Idea on the far side. Barzini, Great Idea. Where's Ray and Swill back and forth. Barzini from Where's Ray and Great Idea, then Swill finished fourth. Seven back in the woods, finished fifth. High 5 carry over 20,300. Seventh race, number 1 with Collier Lady, jockey Yoma Ortiz. Scratch the 4, Lilliput. Scratch the 10, Bajan Bashert. Scratch the 12, Lord's Lady. 13 Hysterics, owned by Sheffield Stable and Kieran McGee, correct owner. 18 minutes, race 7, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double. Pick 3, pick 5. Late pick 5. Value pick 5, 12% takeout. Set to run, and they're off. Granuel out first. Radiant Tones right there. And Lady Killigrew is sent up for early speed on the inside. And Lady Killigrew going to take off now into the turn run. Lady Killigrew from Granuel second. Radiant Tones on the outside. Doña Juanita down inside racing in fourth. It's 2 more lengths. Canadian Bear is traveling fifth position. 5.5 lengths off of speed. Hysterics the favorite. Follows that. Then to the outside is Queen Rocket, the 2-path with Coley. A lady saving that ground. Wine and Road racing to the back of the pack with Smiling on the inside. And Valerie Street is the last runner. About 17 lengths from front to back down the backstretch. Lady Killigrew up top by 3 parts of a length from Granuel in second. Radiant Tones coming to join on the outside from third position. 3 deep of the course. Doña Juanita racing in fourth. Canadian Bear is in fifth. Now just 4 from the front. And then back to Hysterics ridden along for a little more into the turn run. Wicolia Lady still saving ground. Queen Rocket is next. Followed by Wine Road. And then Smiling on the inside, and Valerie Street is trailing the field. Midpoint on that turn, Granuel narrow lead. Granuel, here comes outside. Radiant Tones up to grab the lead, and Radiant Tones a narrow lead and driven at the top of the stretch. Granuel is fighting back on the inside. Granuel's coming back for more. Granuel a furlong left to go. Radiant Tones not quite by yet. Extreme outside. Canadian Bear is trying to bridge the gap late in the scene. Canadian Bear closing in from third, and now second. Here comes Canadian Bear bearing down. Canadian Bear from Granuel. Late run from Queen Rocket and a blanket for fourth. Bruce Yarwood, Renee Latour, Lacey got a trainer, Canadian Bear, 3-year-old Great Filly by Cupid, out of Include a Check by Include, Brennan, Maryland by Dr. and Mrs. Thomas Bowman. Jockey Jevy on Toledo, scratch 6, play harder. Exacta Trifecta, Superfecta, double, pick 3 and pick 4. 7th race, $2 Exacta, $59.60. $1 Trifecta, $274.40. Superfecta, $1,064. 5698. $552 double, $74.80. Pick 3, $334.20. Pick 4, $533.30. Pick 5, $821.45. In the gate, and they're off. Bandcamp is last away from the gate. Freeze the Fire wasting no time along with Classic Joke showing early speed. 2 is Exploration on the outside. 3 lengths back War Master followed by Bandcamp second to last. Hustle along in the 2-path down the backstretch run. Union Fleet is at the tail. Freeze the Fire sets the tempo. Freeze the Fire from Classic Joke on the inside. Freeze the Fire just in front. 3 parts of a length Classic Joke. Exploration kept up there with speed in third. Bandcamp has worked to fourth. Within 3 or 4 of the leader. Freeze the Fire heading for the far turn run and a half-mile left to go. War Master now has 5 to make up, and trailing the field is Union Fleet. Around the turn they roll, and Freeze the Fire to catch. Freeze the Fire from Exploration, and here's Classic Joke on the inside, ridden for more from third. Bandcamp tries to rally in that second flight outside. Bandcamp working third and working hard to the far outside, but Bandcamp is coming, but so too Exploration. Freeze the Fire is trying to hang on, but here's Bandcamp and Exploration turning for home together. They're head-to-head straightening in at the 3/16 pole. Freeze the Fire is in third. Then Classic Joke to the center of the track is fourth. Is Bandcamp from Exploration. In front now by about a half length. Exploration is giving all. And War Master's trying to pick up late in the scene. Far outside of the track. Bandcamp driven a 16th of a mile left to go from Exploration. Bandcamp and Toledo. They'll do it. 4-5. Bandcamp, Exploration, War Master, and Classic Joke. Finish line. 5.5. And they're off. Clearcoat and Quizwiz Intel Agent hustled out of the gate as well. Then outside Impetus Echo. In between horses, Pap's Little Patriot drops back a half dozen from the front. Kisses for Kate on the inside. Followed by Kobe's Hope, is riding the inside into the far turn run. Miss Smarty Z. Feel the bolt back of the pack, and trailing the field is Hermosa Memento. Clearcoat into the turn. Clearcoat the leader from Impetus Echo by some 3 lengths. And outside now whipping up a 3-wide bid toward the lead as well is Pap's Little Patriot. Pap's Little Patriot with a quick bid on the outside, trying to sustain into the stretch, 1/4 mile from home, and it's Clearcoat. Clearcoat motoring home. Clearcoat now by some 6 lengths. Not much running coming from the back of the pack. Intel Agent trying to salvage second there from Pap's Little Patriot. Late run from Kobe's Hope on the far outside. Clearcoat is gone. A 16th of a mile left to go. Clearcoat convincing. Kobe's Hope will get up for second, and Pap's Little Patriot and Intel Agent. $2 exact 100. Stormy Blue Stakes, scratch 1, make haste. 3 double arrow. Angel Cruz on the 6 impulse by. Jamie Rodriguez riding the 7, slightly busy. Scratch 10, not too late, and the 12, Ms. Notion. Number 13, Scarifire. Jockey is Mario Villalobos. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Double wagering. 5.5 turf, second wire finish for the Stormy Blue Stakes. $100,000 guaranteed. And they're off in the Stormy Blues. Rohan Vicious Gossip firing out first. Impulse by has early speed too. Strong like Sarah into fourth, and Biscuit with a boss on the outside. Heating up quickly up front. Next is Slightly Busy. Got to Brazil, a half dozen from the front, and it's another 3 or 4 back. And Ishkara Fire, and trailing the field is Safe Trust in the back. Into the turn, Rohan down to the inside. Biscuit with a boss lapped alongside. These two into the far turn run, 2 clear. Vicious Gossip on the inside is next as they round that turn toward the top of the stretch. The far outside, Impulse by Strong like Sarah's in between horses, also right there. Then got a Brazil, 1/4 of a mile left to go. Roja getting away, opening up 2 lengths, and here comes Gata Brazil with a nice surging on the inside. Gata Brazil is motoring. Gata Brazil moves to second, taking aim, an 1/8 of a mile left to go to Roja. Gata Brazil closing with each and every stride of the outside of 16 to go. Gata Brazil relentless run of the outside. Roja's trying to stay. Roja, Gata Brazil down the line together. Finish line wherever it may be at the second wire. Photo. Two wins Brittany Russell today. Got to Brazil, unofficial. Brazil by Into Mischief out of American Story by Ghost Zapper. Bred in Kentucky by Don Alberto Corporation. $664. Pick 3, 60-10. 11th race, scratch 5, Dare to Bite. they're off. Kickstarting us. Here's Toast to Coast. On the inside is Carouse now moving forward. Toast to Coast is back in third position. Ascendant settles in fourth as they move on to the main portion of the track. And Coffee with Chris is in that group as well near the inside. Another 3 lengths back in the field. It's Midnight Renegade and Formal Order trailing the field. And so Kickstarting us leading away. Inside pressure from Carouse. It's 2 lengths back to Toast to Coast is racing in third, and Ascendance is in fourth. Coffee with Chris to the back of the pack, and Formal Order and Midnight Renegade on the inside. Heading into the far turn, up the inside, Carouse now putting more heat at Kickstarting us and Carouse. Toast to Coast 3 lengths off them in third as they round the far turn. Ascendance is in fourth, and Coffee with Chris is next. Formal Order ridden for more but drops back. Midnight Renegade inside run, but still about 9 from the front. So 3.5 furlongs left to go. Kickstarting us and Carouse from Toast to Coast hill. Toast to Coast ridden along for more from third. 3 ace out. Ascendance is next in fourth and trying to gather momentum as well. Top of the stretch, Kickstarting us, Carouse. They've been head-to-head throughout. Toast to Coast and Ascendance on the inside with a fighting chance. And swinging to the outside is Midnight Renegade, who's coming on the run too. Coming to the last 3/16 of a mile. Toast to Coast at Carouse has been weakened up. Midnight Renegade on the outside. Toast to Coast just in front. From Carouse, a furlong left to go. Midnight Renegade is third. Now 1/8 of a mile left to run. Toast to Coast. Toast to Coast pushing along past the 16th pole. Toast to Coast. Carouse trying to reach back on the inside for a little more. Toast to Coast and Carouse. Toast to Coast, Carouse, and Midnight Renegade will be third. Followed by Ascendance fourth. Official. $2 exacta, $292, $603 dollar trifecta, 10 cents superfecta, $1,205.47. 4-3 double, 360.20. Pick 3, 360.65. Pick 4, 916.40. Pick 5, $4,354.15. 5 of 6 in the Chesapeake Pick 6 today pays. And that payoff coming up in a moment, along with carryover. We're 7 minutes away from race 12 from Moronis.